Good morning, my little ones. How are you? Children, let's see few words. Words. Here are few words given. Let's read them out. Air, catch, swim, fishes, wash, jump. Can we call these words as a sentence? No, we cannot call these words as a sentence. Then what is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words that makes a complete sense or meaningful. For example, the cat drinks milk. The boy is playing with the football, with the ball. Children, did you notice the beginning and the end of the sentence? Yes, the beginning of the sentence always starts with a capital letter and the sentence ends with a full stop. Now, the boy is playing with the ball. So, the T, the first letter is T. So, only the first letter you will put capital. You will write it as capital, not the whole word. So the first letter is always capital and we end the sentence with a full stop. So children, today we are going to learn punctuation marks, wherein the sentence always starts with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. So today we are going to learn what are punctuation marks. Punctuation marks. The sentence begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. I repeat, in a sentence, the first letter of the word always starts with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. Yes, as we all know that the sentence always starts with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. But children, there are some other words too that always begins with a capital letter. Even if you find these words in the middle of the sentence, these words, the first letter always starts with a capital letter, like days of the week, months of the year, names of place, names of people. The letter I is always written in capital letter wherever you find it or wherever it appears. So here comes the days of the week, where we always write the first letter in days of the week in capital letter. Like for example, Monday, M is always written capital. Tuesday, T is always written in capital. Wednesday, W is always written in capital. Thursday, T is always written in capital. F, Friday, F is always written in capital. Saturday, S is always written in capital. Sunday, S is again written in capital. So all these days of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So even if you find these words in the middle of the sentence, these words, the first letter will always start with a capital letter. As you saw that days of the week, the first letter is always written in capital, the same goes with months of the year. The months of the year, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So these are the months of the year. So when you find these months of the year in the middle of the sentence, you always have to begin the month with a capital letter. Yes, you have to start these words with a capital letter. Never write in small letter. Like for example, January. J is always written in capital. Even if you find in the middle of the sentence. We go to picnic in the month of January. So, January is not in the starting of the sentence. It is in the end. We go to picnic in the month of January. So, January, though it is written in the last, but still J should be in capital. Why? Because it is the month of the year. As you all saw that the days of the week, the months of the year, these words, the first letter is always written in capital. The same goes with the names of place. What do you mean by names of place? Now, in which country do we live? India, right? So India. I should always be written in capital, even if you find in the middle of the sentence. Now, India has many states, right? Like we live in the state of Maharashtra. In Maharashtra, where do we live? We live in Pune. So, Pune, the first letter P-U-N-E is Pune. But the first letter is always written in capital. Delhi, D. The first letter Delhi, D is always written in capital. Mumbai, M. M is always written in capital because it is a name of a place. The names of places are always written in capital. Goa. We all have been to Goa. Most of us. Yes, Goa is famous for its beaches. So, the first letter is G. The G is always written in capital. Chennai. C is written in, first letter is always written in capital. Now, not only the states but also the places. Now, City Pride School is a place. Yes. So, City C, Pride P, School S. Again, you have to write these words. The first letter is always written in capital. The first word is always written in capital. McDonald's. McDonald's is a place where we all love to go. Yes. For what? For pizzas and burgers. So, M and D. So, Mc. M is capital. D is again capital. Now, places. As we have learnt in EVS, the places, the neighborhood places. Yes. Hospital, park, schools, post office, all these are places, right? So, hospital, Aditya Birla Hospital. Most of you must have been or must have heard this name of the hospital. So, ABH. So, Aditya Birla Hospital. The first letter is always starts with a capital. Ganesh Talab Garden. GTG. This is a name of a garden. So again we have to start with a capital letter. The first letter is always written in capital. Here comes the names of people. As we all know that the names, like in our class, we have Sai, Rayansh, Karthik, Shrihan, Dakshita, Avanish, Parth, Ahana, Arush, Kishika. All these are names. Have you ever seen that your name is written, the first letter is always written in small? No. The first letter of any name is written in capital. Yes, the names of people are written in capital. And your surname, like Sai Salunke. S, Sai will be capital. Salunke again, the surname. S will be capital. Rayansh Gupta. R will be capital. G will be capital. The rest of the words will be small. Only the first letter of the word, the name, will be capital. And your surname, the first letter will be capital. The rest of the words will be small. Karthik Ramani. K and R will be capital. Ahana Verma. A and V will be capital. Shrihan Patil. S and P will be capital. Dakshita Dave. D and D will be capital, but rest of the words, guessed it right, will be small. Parth Chauhan. P and C will be capital. Adve Thorat. A and T will be capital. Kishika Naidu. K and N will be capital. But the rest of the words, yes, will be small. The letter I. The letter I, when you find it standing alone. How many alphabets do we have, children? 26. But when you find the letter I, if it stands alone in a sentence, either in the starting of the sentence or in the middle of the sentence, but we always write this only letter I in capital. Yes. For example, I love to eat bananas. So where is I in the starting of the sentence? So I is always written in capital. But if you have a sentence like Ram and I go to the garden, Ram is a name. R will be capital. I is not in the starting, but it is in the middle. Ram and I. So I again will be in capital. Children, let's learn and solve it with fun. Now, rewrite the given sentences correctly. You have to guess in the given sentence what is a mistake and how it has to be corrected. Let's start. The first one. I pray to God every day. So the answer is yes. I, the first letter, should be capital. And the sentence should end with a full stop. I pray to God every day. Second one. Ram is a good boy. Yes, guessed it right. Ram is a name. And the first word of the sentence, the first letter should always start with a capital. So R will start with a capital and end with a full stop. The sentence will end with a full stop. Next sentence. We have school from Monday to Friday. So what did we learn, children? That Monday and Friday are what? Yes, days of the week. So we learned that even if the days of the week comes in the middle of the sentence, the first letter always starts with a capital. And we have school from Monday to Friday. So W is the first letter, first word. So W, we will write it in capital. We have school from Monday. M is again days of the week. M will be capital to Friday. F will be capital because it is days of the week, and the sentence will end with a full stop. Perfect. Well done, children. Thank you, children. Bye. Catch you soon.